Hello, let's do Wordle for June 29th. Let's give our members wheel a spin to see what we're starting with today. All right, Antsy, suggested by Mortar Shell. So that's a fun one. And all of Mortar Shell's suggestions have not been the answer yet, so there's always a possibility of getting it in one. All right, did not happen today. Ooh, but we get the T and the Y. This really makes me think we're a TTY word, because look, what else goes between that T and Y? So let's just guess a TTY word right away. Petty. The problem that I have is like sometimes it's a single TY and it's a 4-letter word, and sometimes it's TTY and a 5-letter word, and I never remember what's what. But you know what would be fun is kitty. I don't know. That's probably a terrible guess, but it could be ETTY, UTTY, or OT. I mean, I think all of them have options. Maybe not OTTY. Body, body. How about UTTY? The problem is I don't know which ones are D's. Also, like putty is D's. Buddy is D's. Yeah. My American accent, I generally just pronounce the double TY as D's, so it's hard to remember the spelling. It's just the American accent. Maybe witty. I kind of like witty. I don't know if that's 2 T's or 1 T. Wit is 1 T, but okay. I'll take it. Sure. I guess it's 2 T's. There were a lot of options there. I got super lucky, but it happens. If I never got lucky, that would be suspicious too, wouldn't it? All right. I thought of kitty. I thought of petty. I don't even know if petty is 1 or 2 T's. But yeah, I just witty just spoke to me. I don't know. Anyway, let's check with the bot to see exactly how lucky I got there. I don't think it's going to beat me, but we'll see. So antsy, we have the T and the Y. I'm curious if there's any words. Oh, hotly, that's fun. So TLY, and then pithy, THY, and then TRY. So there were other options, but most of them are TTY. Look at that. There was biddy, diddy, hotly, jetty, kitty, petty. So petty would have been locked in. Pithy, potty, putty. Wow, there's so many that start with P. So it's going to want to start with P. Retry, witty. So it's going to want petty, which, yeah, that tells you about jetty. It tells you about all the other P ones, depending on what vowel second. Interesting. I mean, I did witty, which isn't even in this. It's not even like in a suggested list. It was one of the worst guesses, but it was the best guess because it was the answer. But it would go with petty. And there's no reason to analyze mine because, oh, I got it. And so from here, we're down to biddy, diddy, kitty, witty. So that's pretty trappy, and we just gotta guess them and get lucky. So if we go from top to bottom, it would do biddy, then it would do diddy, then it would do kitty, and then we get witty in 6. So yeah, I avoided the trap. So this is a little tip for you. You know, you learn all sorts of things on my channel, but here's a Wordle tip for you. If you want to avoid a trap like the ITTY trap, just get the answer right first before you get into the trap. All right, let's look at cell A. Cell A is going to be trappy too, I'm pretty sure. We have the T. That's it, witty. All right. We have thorn. Still just has the T. This is probably good. It's not getting into the trap yet, right? We're eliminating a bunch of letters that'll help later. Oh, and now it's like, oh, we're down to biddy, diddy, 50, kitty, putty, witty. So if we just take the top answer each time, it's going to go right into the trap, and it's going to do a repeat of what just happened. And it's going to barely eke out a win on guess 6. But really, it's like kind of an equal chance to get it at each of these steps. So we can get it in 3, 4, 5, or 6. Alrighty. Well, I think that this is trappy, very, very trappy, and I think that this will cause a lot of streaks to end, and people will be a little bit annoyed that I got it in 2 by just randomly guessing witty. All right. I didn't even think that I was entering the trap by doing that, but I guess it's not a trap. Like if you get into that trap early, it's actually not that bad because there aren't enough words to make you lose if you get it early enough. Alrighty, that's what it did here. Well, that's it for Wordle. If you want to watch the New York Times games plus the bonus game, then you can just click at the end of the video. It'll take you right there. It was a fun bonus game today. Lots of fun logic in that one. And I also have a pinned comment with all of the videos I made today. And if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.